Live prey because they get more bang for their buck. Now they are known as ambush predators, which means they wait by lakes, streams, rivers, and ponds, wait for the prey to come to them. So if a deer comes out of water, takes a nice little drink, that alligator will watch, wait for it to make a mistake. When that deer's not paying attention, the alligator will lunge towards it, grabbing an arm, grabbing the leg, dragging it into the water, and going towards what's called a death roll, which causes the alligator and its prey to constantly spin, till its prey either drowns or runs.
Is that him, his mouth?
Yes, that's when he closes his mouth.
Now, a couple things you guys are noticing is these alligators are jumping up pretty high. The average alligator can jump about half to about 3/4 of its body length out of water. And maybe saying to yourself, Garrett, you're obviously a liar. A lot of these big alligators are probably around 12, 13 feet. They're not jumping up 6, 7 feet in the air and touching your hand. Why is that? Well, that's for the fact that a lot of these big alligators weigh anywhere between about 600 about 700 pounds. So it's very difficult for an animal that size to jump half its body length out of water. Whereas the smaller alligators, the 8-footers to 9-footers, they easily jump about 4 or 5 feet in the air, get fairly close to my hand. Now, you guys might be hearing a slight popping sound from these alligators. Alligators have a bite force of around 2,000 pounds per square inch. I'll give you some statistics. The average person can only squeeze about 20 psi of their hands, 20 pounds per square inch. Can only bite about 100 pounds per square inch of mouths, 2,000 pounds. Enough to put a cinder block in an adult alligator's mouth, snap it shut, and turns to dust in one bite. So my hand stands no chance against these guys, which is why I'm very careful about throwing the food in and then getting my hand out of it. Now another thing which you guys are probably noticing is I'm not able to feed all these alligators. I was able to lot for me and only feed a handful here and there. Why is that? Well, alligators are what you call rotational feeders, which means the alligators that are the hungriest will be over here, jumping up at every little piece of chicken that I have in my hand, while the ones that aren't as hungry, probably a few days ago, a few hours ago, will be on the embankment or behind me, not really caring what I'm doing. They're called opportunistic feeders for a reason, which means if I take a piece of chicken, toss it towards those alligators over there, take a piece of chicken, break it in half, and toss it towards these alligators over here, they're still going to go for it regardless if they're hungry or not, because they're not going to pass up this opportunity to eat. But they're going to go for it if it falls right in front of their face. Otherwise, you can care less what I'm doing over here. Now, another thing is, you guys might be wondering, how come it's not a big bloodbath? Alligators are very ferocious animals. They grab each other in the wild, rip each other apart, death rolls, chaos sea, all this kind of crazy stuff. And not here. Well, alligators are very lazy. They're not going to fight something that's about the same size. So even the big males, the 12-footers, 13-footers, they may fight here and there, but they're just pretty much fighting their same size alligators. The smaller ones, you know, their place, they're not going to try to challenge a big male. They're just trying to swim out of the way. So even if I take food, break this in half, and toss it towards that big pile of alligators over there, they're not going to attack each other. They're pretty much just going to find the food. Whoever gets to the food first grabs it and usually swims away. So that alligator got it right there. You can see it swallowing right now. The other alligators leave it alone. Even with these big guys, toss one right there. Alligators don't attack each other. Just look back, they're about the same size. Now, if we were to take a 2-foot gator, put it with a big 13-foot gator, yes, it could get eaten. They are cannibalistic and opportunistic. That little alligator would be a light snack. Now, let's know the differences between alligators and crocodiles. One of my favorites, and y'all can test out as y'all walking through our park, when alligators close their mouth, you can really only see their top teeth. They kind of have a mean overbite. Whereas crocodiles, when they close their mouths, show all their teeth. Now, the way is their snout. Alligators have a broad snout, kind of shaped like an A, whereas crocodiles have a more pointed, slender snout. Another way is where they're found. Alligators are freshwater creatures, whereas crocodiles are more tolerant of salt water, but can be found both in fresh and in salt or brackish water. Now, last one is fresh. Alligators are naturally afraid of people. They would try to run away from you rather than they were near you. Whereas crocodiles are known to actually hunt down and kill people. Now, that being said, after an alligator's been hand-fed by a person, which is what I'm doing right now, they lose that fear. They start associating people with food. That is, all these alligators you guys see today think every single one of y'all has a piece of food for them. So that's when they become dangerous. So that's why I can never release an alligator back in the wild, because we're going to take a big 12-foot alligator, send him back into the wild. He might end up in someone's backyard or pool area looking for food. That's when cats, dogs, and heaven forbid, ex-girlfriends tend to go missing. So it's actually illegal to feed an alligator. You can get jail time, a fine, and the alligator is bigger than 6 feet has to be put down. Now I'm down my last 2 pieces of chicken. I'm going to see if I get some good jumpers, and I'll try to be quiet because this is that popping sound. Now, nothing will probably beat that last one. You guys probably heard a very loud popping sound. Like I said, that's enough to crush a cinder block to dust in one bite. So we'll get this alligator right over here. So that little popping sound is enough to shatter my hand. Hopefully we'll get him up again. He's usually pretty lazy, doesn't like to jump, but he's been very, very active the last few days. So splattered everywhere, but he didn't make that popping sound. All right, so Since I'm out of chicken, that will conclude my show. If you guys have any questions for me, my name is Garrett. Thank you guys. My name is Garrett. I will be exiting right by the snack bar. Feel free to come chit-chat with me. If not, this was our last show. Please make sure you guys pick up your second day free pass. That pass is good for 7 days. Key points of interest at 9:30 in the morning. We have lemur talks. We feed our lemurs, talk about them, stuff like that. If you're interested in getting up early. 10 o'clock we have reptile shows, 11 o'clock feeding, 12 o'clock reptile shows. You guys get the idea. Also, Wednesdays at 12:30. If you want to feed Uton, Utan, whatever you want to call him. He gets fed 2 to 3 skinned rabbits at 12:30. So that's something that tickles your fancy. Make sure you guys check that out. Probably come a little bit early so you guys can see that. Other than that, I'll be hanging out by the snack bar. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Have a great day here at Alligator Adventure.